As the two vampires collapse dead to the ground, there is a sparking sound, and then Alviva vanishes.
Ah!
Well, expected, truly.
That's too much excitement, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, Natalia, who's still having a bit of a panic attack, looks up and goes, "What happened to your friend?"
Okay.
She goes to the Feywild sometimes, it's okay.
Juliana's basically is hunkered down on her knees. She's still fucking glowing. She's still got all the angel shit happening, I guess, but she's still just me okay. All right, look at me. All right. Deep breath. All right, in. Okay, let's try. Breathe in. Hold it for 5 seconds.
Okay.
Let it out slowly.
Her breathing slowly calms down as you talk her out of this, but she's still kind of freaking out.
Okay. Alviva blip. She does that sometimes. She's okay, probably.
Okay, what about the two dead people on the floor?
Oh, okay, looks...
But they were vampires.
So now...
So they were already dead, technically.
Okay.
Artie's wiping his trident off on some curtains. Ugh.
I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand. We are in a very expensive hotel room with the dead bodies of two of the richest people in the city.
Okay, you know what? This is not the worst situation we've ever been in. Let's just get you up and away from these corpses.
How is this not the worst situation you've ever been in?
Well, let's see. Last month we fought a giant evil sand mummy who was going to destroy a planet.
The month before that, we had to do some stuff with Lady Pluma's assets, and we're really hoping she doesn't figure that out.
One time we were stuck in a Halloween castle for
we were
3 days,
stuck in that
but it felt really
castle.
long. But it turned out it wasn't long at all.
For forever.
We fought a death tyrant. Artie blew him up with his arm.
Oh yeah, I did that.
Yeah, so...
Krajans.
And Juliana's just going through all of these bullshit things in a very calm voice, sometimes this kind of thing happens. Vampires are unexpected. How about we just go to a cafe, get you a nice herbal tea, and we'll tell you about a cult.
Okay. Yeah. We should make sure nobody sees us leaving.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Alviva does pass without trace, and she's gone.
Well, how about I can kind of
makeovers.
No.
I could disguise this a little bit, but I could sneak ahead, try to make sure no one's really paying attention.
Artie, can you go check their wardrobes and see if they've got any cloaks or anything?
Sure. We can always pull these curtains down.
That's fair.
They will notice if clothing first, then we can do a Carol Burnett makeover.
Okay. How do I rifle through a corpse?
No, their stuff. Their stuff, Artie.
Their stuff.
Oh, okay, going through the stuff, okay.
Checking the bodies, checking the room, checking the drawers, going through stuff.
In this room, you're in the living room of the suite. There is a door off to the left and a door off to the right that probably lead to bedrooms.
Let's check out this one, to the left.
Okay, you end up in a bedroom. It's rather large.
Oh my god, guys, they have a coffin. So cliché.
Yeah. There is a coffin at the southern end of the room. And then there's also a door that probably leads to the closet off to the south.
So, if the coffins are there, we could put their bodies in the coffins and people might assume things.
That they were already dead and brought along their coffins with them? Right, check that shit for dirt, by the way.
Okay. He checks the coffin.
The coffin itself has a crusting of dirt on the outside. The inside is very plush and satiny and comfortable looking.
There's dirt outside. Do we want to wash them?
No, just check their shit.
Okay.
If they're vampires, then they can't go out in the day, and they probably need some shit that, conceals that.
Okay. He checks the closet. Or what he thinks might be the closet.
You end up in a very large walk-in closet. There are wardrobes all over the place, and a nice little vanity.
Artie checks himself out for a sec.
I mean, you're kind of covered in blood and gross stuff, but it's kind of a rugged look. I think you think this kind of works a little bit for you?
He sniffs his armpit, takes some perfume from and sprays himself.
Now it's just perfume and musk a little bit. I wouldn't say it's an improvement so much as a deepening of the smell that's currently happening, but
Jilliana has helped Natalia up as much as she can with her disability, and has basically walked her over to the couch away from the corpses.
Yeah, Natalia just kind of settles onto the couch. She's like, we really need to go before somebody calls the security about all those noises we made. You blew up a piano!
Hey, they were getting smashed into the piano. Cacophony, can you check out the other room?
Yep. Cacophony goes over and opens up that door and checks it out.
Okay, you end up in a much messier bedroom. There's like clothes and stuff scattered all over the floor and a coffin against the south wall.
There's definitely a bra there, so I'm assuming this is Ada's.
Yeah, and a door to a closet off to on the south wall.
Open that up.
All right, you end up in a, similar to the one Artie is in, a walk-in closet with a bunch of wardrobes and a vanity.
Casually searching for signs of massive cloaks. Dramatic.
Also try and look for any papers while you're in there.
I already rolled a 16 on investigation.
Okay, you rifle through what you're rapidly guessing is Alberto's stuff. This is all mostly men's clothing, although there are a couple of dresses in here. And you do manage to find a great big dramatic-looking cloak that looks like it was worn to a costume party at one point.
All right, is it just the one or several cloaks?
It is just the one. There are also a couple of like half capes and stuff, but the only thing you got that is big and identity concealing is this costume party cloak.
Okay. I got one cloak.
All right. Sure. Natalia, you're gonna be okay if I leave you here for a second.
I guess. And she looks around at the two dead bodies in the room.
Yeah, okay.
Artie realizes that he maybe should look for paper stuffs, so he rolled a 12 on investigation for that.
No paper stuffs.
Jill's gonna check the dresser drawer in here.
Okay, you open up the dresser drawer. It's just the kind of stuff that you find in a nightstand, including some rather unsavory objects that you'd rather not touch right now.
Gross.
For a 14, Cacophony's also looking for a cloak in her area.
Okay, you find another great big dramatic costume party cloak.
Perfect.
And then a couple of half capes and stuff.
Oh, that'll be fine. Cacophony grabs the big cloak. Is like, okay, I got another cloak, so at least two of you can be disguised. I can take care of my own disguise.
Artie grabs a cloak and also a capelet.
Okay, you have a cloak and a capelet.
I think I'm very blue and I need the cloak.
We all stick out, Artie.
That's true.
Look, let's just grab some shit and leave.
Cacophony comes back out, gives the cloak off to the others. And then she goes, I'll be right back. And she steps back in here. There's some noises. There's the sound of like kind of a wet thwack, thwack, thwack.
What?
What's a thwack with a thwack?
Get out of the way. And then out of the way, out steps Wynn, looking completely sedate. Gone is the pink hair. Gone is the overdramatic outfit. And instead, she's just kind of wearing black slacks, white button-down shirt. She looks like she probably works in catering. And her brown hair is just kind of pulled out of her face. She has kept a few things from Cacophony, like her ear is still whole, and like her face isn't all fucked up. But it's mostly Wynn.
All right. Let's go.
Let's go.
We gotta go now.
I'll go ahead. I'll see if there's anybody watching. Do you know? She turns and she goes, Natalia, do you know if there's like an emergency stairway on the back side?
There's a service stairway, I think.
All right, we're going for that. And Wynn steps out and starts walking that way, acting like she knows what she's doing. And just kind of walking at that business-like sharp pace of someone who has shit to do, and don't you fucking waste my time.
Okay. What's everybody else's plan here?
Yeah, I mean, follow.
Follow.
Who's wearing the cloaks, by the way?
Artie's definitely wearing a cloak. And I think...
probably Artie and Jill. They seem like the most dramatically obvious people here.
We're also not from here.
Yeah. Whereas Natalia kind of looks like she fits into the area.
Natalia's muted earth tones.
Yeah.
She's not super blue and silver.
All right. Natalia is going to try and roll a stealth check to sneak down the hall. I don't have great confidence in how this is going to go.
Actually, Cacophony will actually take off her cloak.
Okay.
And swirl it around Natalia.
Okay, so covering her face?
Yeah.
Okay. She is still going to try and sneak. She's not tremendously good at this, though.
Oh, then I can cast Enhance Ability on Natalia.
There we go. Yeah, enhanceability.
Do we have sneaks?
And I'm gonna give her Cat's Grace, which gives her advantage on dex checks, and she doesn't take falling damage, but I sure hope she's not gonna fall anywhere.
Well, we'll see how badly this goes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she gets a 13 on stealth.
With advantage?
With advantage.
Oh, honey.
So she's doing a fairly good job of not getting noticed, but anyone standing in the hall is definitely going to be like, who's that? And then you guys make it to the service staircase. You notice a couple of strange looks in the hallway as you're going, and you exit the building.
Okay, cool.
Scatter!
No. Natalia, do you want us to walk us to, do you want an escort back to your office, to your home?
I think I'd like to go alone. I have some stuff to think about.
Okay, so we'll see you tomorrow night at the party?
Yeah, I'll meet you at Countess Aguilar's place.
Okay. All right. So that was some vampire murder.
Mm-hmm.
How are we feeling?
I'm feeling okay, honestly. I actually stayed away from most of the combat.
I know, you did a super good job. Artie, very nice work on the little sweeping strikes. That was fun.
I feel like why do you hit so good?
What?
This feels like I don't even need to be here.
Artie.
It's like I don't even
Artie. Those were vampires. I'm very good at vampires and undead. That's my whole shtick. It's lightning and hitting undead real good. It just happened to apply to my skill set.
He puffs his cheeks.
Hey, who's got a cannon arm? Who's got the gun show?
I do.
That's right. You're extremely strong. And you know what? None of us got a date with the really pretty waitress who is extremely strong.
I do have a date with the Goliath. What time is it?
It's not been that long since you guys got to the hotel. It's like maybe 7.
Oh, it's time for a nap.
And you've got time to clean up and get some of the yuck off you.
Oh yeah, I really do.
That reminds me. You said there was a bathhouse somewhere. Kit.
Yeah. Well, you don't know that.
No, I think Natalia mentioned a bathhouse.
Okay, she's not here to ask.
Okay, but a bathhouse does exist. Do you guys want to find a bathhouse?
Yeah,
Sure.
Probably. Yeah,
I would like to get clean.
Cool.
probably chocolate cloaks in an alleyway somewhere.
Yeah, 100%. Who has easy access to fire?
Definitely not me.
Don't look at me. Natalia, probably.
I think I can only really do a big noticeable fire.
Here, prestidigitate this clean,
You're just gonna take them?
and then give it to a dude. There's usually dudes who are cold. They need a new cloak. Here you go. He just gives it out to a passerby. Here you go.
Alright. So, Cacophony, you want to ask about a bathhouse?
Yeah, sure. Still in half win, half cacophony form, she walks her way up to someone who looks youthful, and she goes, "Pardon me, could you point us to the nearest bathhouse?"
Oh, you mean a Touch of Grace? Yeah,
Yes.
it's actually not far from here. It's a couple of blocks north of here.
Okay, thank you. And she starts heading north.
All right. You end up at a large, classically styled white marble building.
Head on in.
Okay. You head inside. There's a little lobby area with some comfy looking chairs. It's still very white and sterile looking in here. And then behind a desk, you see a sort of middle-aged woman with prematurely white hair sort of piled on top of her head in a very complicated looking updo.
Hello. 3 baths, please.
Ah, yes. General admission is 5 silver unless you'll be wanting a private room.
Can we have a private room, please?
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. That is 1 gold per hour.
That's fine. She offers 6 gold to cover them all 3 for 2 hours.
Wait, are we doing 1 private room or 3 private rooms?
I figured we'd all be 1 private room together.
Yeah, do you care?
No, I'm asking how much are we paying? One
6
per
gold.
person. You're throwing gold.
It's 1 gold per hour for the entire room. However many people you cram in there is your business. But it is 5 silver apiece on top of the private room.
All right. So that'd be 15 silver, so 1 gold, 5 silver, and then we have a private room for 2 hours. That's 3 gold, 5 silver. A cacophony gives 4 gold.
Okay. She pockets that, gives you 5 silvers change, and hands you a key and says the change rooms are just through there, and the private rooms are off of the main bathing area.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Do you guys do, like, armor cleaning?
No.
Oh, darn. Okay. He joins the group.
I mean, do you want to wear the armor to your tryst?
Well, it's got a little bit of gross teen blood.
What do you usually do?
I find a body of water.
No. Arturos, no.
Most of this was made in water, so...
Soap, oils. There's so many things you should be using.
And this is, like, magic. Shows my boobs off real good.
No, you know what? Never mind. Juliana just walks into a changing room.
Wayne follows suit.
And so does Artie. Just doing nude.
Oh, great.
All right, you guys head out into the main bathing area. There's a large sort of elliptical-shaped pool. It's only a couple of feet deep. There's a couple of other people in here, but this time of night is not tremendously populated. Later in night, it will get very populated. And then you see a bunch of rooms off to the side, including one with a number that matches the number on your key. You head in there, and it is sort of a smaller sort of hot tub area with a couple of like couches and chairs, all of them like stone, scattered around the area.
Oh, this is good. This is definitely good.
Feels like home. Toasty.
Honestly, I can't believe, like, nice, quiet places like this exist in a city like that.
These types of places only exist in a city like that.
Mm. So we pretty much don't have anything going on until the party tomorrow evening, then.
Nope.
No. Except maybe, hopefully no one asks about us. About a dead dude. Dudes.
Vampires?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know. I really wish they hadn't ended up being vampires.
Why? What would you have rather they'd been?
I don't know, some kind of, like, regular person, but some kind of mind control you could break and help, but it's not much helping when they turn into vampires.
Oh yeah, no, vampires is a real problem.
I will say it's not likely that we're going to find Simone alive.
Yeah, okay, so we know that Tornincasa definitely seems to be exerting some kind of mental control over people and then turning them into vampires?
It seems to be. I saw flashes in Ada's mind of Tornicaza looking into her eyes and forcing something, compelling her.
And all those weird, like, lectures. Honestly, like, the weird lectures, the isolation,
That's definitely some
culty
Lord
shit.
Vampire looking at baby vampires, forcing loyalty, turning nobles into vampires.
And
Be loyal to me, do not turn against me, etc., etc.
Oh no, the people are food.
Yeah, the peasants are definitely food.
And then the other problem is that if they're mostly targeting council members, then it sounds like they might be trying to basically just get control over, you know, one of the largest shipping areas in, like, a large swath of wild space, from what it sounded like.
Yeah, that sounds right.
We gotta find a tiny sun.
What?
We gotta find a tiny sun, because this is a lot of vampires. We weren't too good with the 2 vampires. And what if there's more vampires? We gotta find a tiny sun.
Oh, I can do that.
You can do a tiny sun?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
No, it's just you make like a. I mean, it's kind of a weird spell because it's kind of a utility spell, and you don't really you make like kind of a sun, but it doesn't really do that much damage. It's just kind of a sun.
Are you looking at daylight, or is it one of the others?
I'm not really looking at a spell right now. I'm just thinking of the Curse of Strahd campaign that I've done.
Ah, okay. Because like daylight doesn't actually do sunlight damage.
Daylight doesn't do sunlight, which is weird because it's called daylight, but in the description it does not say it's sunlight.
What if we stuck a tiny sun in a little tube, and then we direct the tube where it goes?
Are you talking about, like, a stage light?
But it's in your hand.
We have lanterns, Artie.
Yeah.
No, but like, sun. In your face.
like a tube of sun, and then you would like
tube of
lie
sun.
down in it and get like tan.
What?
I mean, I'd love to get a
No,
tube of
in
sun
your
from somewhere, but I don't
hands.
know that that's a thing.
In your hands. Who knows? Anyways, vampires.
Yeah,
What hurts vampires?
Sunlight.
radiant sunlight. Well, I mean, it just kind of depends. The vampire things just sort of run the gamut. Like sometimes they have to be invited in. Sometimes they can't cross running water. Sometimes they have a pathological need to count things.
Can't do running water, you say?
Oh no. Sometimes I don't know if that's actually a real thing or not. I've never really run into vampires before, and all of the texts that they taught us about vampires at the convent had a lot of conflicting information. Sometimes it's direct sunlight, sometimes it's like sunlight chemicals or whatever. Sometimes they glitter, sometimes they actually burn or like light on fire, sometimes they don't. It's a big mismatch. And you know, that's actually the first vampire I've ever seen in person, so trial and
Yeah,
error.
except for the time when you guys thought there was a vampire.
We thought there'd be a
Thought there was
vampire.
I did read that
You
book about
did read that
vampires.
book about vampires.
I read a whole book about vampires.
So Juliana has advantage against vampires.
Great. I'm Juliana von Helsing.
Oh no. Zombie vampire world.
So, what do you guys want to do tomorrow then?
Shopping.
I suppose we should get clothes for. Well, I know we're getting the uniforms, aren't we?
Yeah, they're giving us uniforms.
They are giving us uniforms, but
I guess do whatever shopping we want to do,
also
Yeah.
and hope Viva comes back. I have a feeling she will, though. It seems story appropriate.
I want a better crossbow.
I would like to get a magic sword, but I don't have the money for that.
Well, most of my money I need to spend on superfluous presents.
And also see if anybody can add another cannon to this tank top. This is a big city. There should be
That
good
would probably
prices.
be really expensive.
It's a big city.
Fair enough.
Better prices.
Okay, this is my problem, is that I need to actually buy Berthinox presents for you guys, but I can't really buy them if you're there.
Well, we can go distract ourselves elsewhere, and we can all just meet another time.
Oh, going by myself sounds terrible.
Could ask Lachlan to go.
Ask Lachlan. Ask Veli.
Oh, ask Veli to go. That's a good one, actually.
Why would I ask Veli?
Veli's so cool.
Yeah, Veli's so cool. And Veli gives good advice.
I'd ask Veli if they have an idea for Lachlan's present.
Or ask Mr. Hurst, because he's so big.
That's true. Mr. Hurst could get you through the crowds better.
What if we held hands?
You
and
and Mr. Hurst
Hurst?
holding hands?
No.
His hand's so big.
I mean,
No.
that seems fine.
No.
He feels so
not
small
Mr.
in
Hurst.
his
Not
big,
Mr.
big
Hurst.
hands.
What if Lachlan wanted to hold hands?
I mean, he probably does.
He probably does.
Maybe.
There's no baby about it, really.
I don't know. It's weird. You go on one date and then you make out like a couple of times and then what? Then what are you? I don't know.
And then you
Boyfriend and girlfriend.
go on another date?
I
I don't know.
That seems like the right step, right?
Yeah, do it.
Do another date.
Right.
Kit, what time is it?
Oh God. It's pushing 8 o'clock.
Okay.
I don't know what you do for a second date, but you should do that.
There's lots of things you can do for a second date.
I
Perhaps
guess.
anything, in fact.
I don't know. I mean,
Go on a
I'm-
walk through the market.
You think would that work?
I think that'd be fine.
Would that be
Perhaps
boring?
you'll see like one of those street shows and you could stop and watch it. Have some snacks.
He does like snacks.
There you go.
Yeah, no. I guess that sounds reasonable, right? That sounds like a normal thing. That sounds like a normal thing that you do, a normal amount, and not like say everything big and weird and wrong.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool.
Mm-hmm, you do that. Artie's falling asleep.
What? Artie?
Artie, you've got a date in 5 hours. You can't fall asleep now unless we go take a nap and then we can wake you up in time for the date.
And then
Yeah, you should probably go take a nap in, and then we'll wake you up for it. But like, you're only going to be able to get like a couple hours in because actually, no, You take significantly less time to get ready now. You're missing like 4 feet of hair.
Yeah, that kind of hurts, Jill.
Artie. Did the big strong waitress know you were missing hair?
She knows it, but I do.
Yeah, but you were super confident even without it.
I forgot.
She thought you were fine. She liked you without the long hair, Artie.
Well, of course, she liked me. Doesn't matter if I have long hair or
Wow.
not, but you know.
Wow. Okay. I guess you're fine. I guess I don't need to do anything here.
Whatever, I'm taking a nap. He dives underneath the water.
Oh, wait, that's right. He can breathe underwater. He's not going to drown that way.
Just curls up at the bottom of the pool.
Okay, so maybe, like, I'll see if he wants to go shopping for some things, and then we can, like, look for some other stuff, like, together later?
Yeah, I think that sounds perfect.
Okay. That's fine. I'll be normal. I'll be cool, and I'll say a normal amount of things.
And I think even if you aren't normal, he likes that.
I still don't see the appeal.
That's fine. You don't have to. It's all up to him.
I guess. Okay, so I guess we soak up for a while and then eventually wake up Artie?
Yeah.
Eventually
you
we
got the
wake
place
up
for
Artie.
2 hours. Once you come in at the end of the second hour, you wake up Artie. Artie, you receive the benefits of a short rest.
What is that again? I get
You
like
can roll some hit
dice.
I roll some hit dice.
And I think you regained
I think
some,
you're still at full health.
Yeah.
but you regained some action dice, right?
Can I get my action surge to get back? Was that a long
I believe
rest?
it's
Your superiority dice. Yeah, I think you regained those at a short rest.
yeah. Anything you regain after a short rest, you regain.
Yes.
It'll say on the ability whether it recharges after a short rest or a long rest.
Okay. I get action surge. Yeah, no, it's both. Action surge and superiority.
Cool.
Now I know. We haven't never done a short rest. Well,
We don't do them often. It's usually like one big encounter per day, and then we go sleep.
and then we do a sleep, so.
Then we take a long nap for 8 hours, which is often called bed.
Often called a bed.
Going to bed.
Alright, so do the bath, get all clean. Artie doesn't smell like funk.
All right. Do you guys just want to head back to the ship and like hang out until we go to sleep?
You guys can go to sleep. I gotta get dressed.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go explore and look at what the city has to offer as far as the nightlife goes.
I like the nightlife.
Yeah, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna head back.
All right,
You do that.
have fun. Cacophony's gonna go clubbing.
Jill heads back to the ship. Cacophony goes clubbing. Artie presumably is going to join Cacophony until he has his date at 1.
You know what? Artie's gonna wander.
Artie's going to wander?
Artie's gonna wander. I want to roll to see if I find a very bad idea.
Okay, good.
What would that be?
Are we looking for something high or low here, or both?
Both.
Okay.
Artie lives dangerously. Artie lives stupidly, which is dangerous.
Artie lives stupid. He rolled it too.
Okay. You find a very bad idea. Let me pull up what you find. So you end up in front of off of Market Street, a small glass fronted shop. Painted ornately across the glass of the windows is the name Spinner's Transfiguration.
Oh, you told me about this shit.
Artie enters.
Oh no, he's
Okay.
going in by himself with this.
All right, the first thing you notice in this room is that there is a small winged rabbit just kind of flitting around the room.
Interesting.
There is nobody behind the front desk, but there is a bell.
Is there anything art-wise on the walls to indicate what this shop does?
There are a couple of diagrams and things, obviously meant to be some sort of like demonstrative tool. And there are you see various things such as extra limbs being grafted onto a humanoid body, diagrams to indicate the addition of different senses to the head. Some more extreme stuff, like adding on extra, adding a tail where there wasn't one before, adding wings where there wasn't one before.
What did you say the name of the shop was again?
Spinner's Transfiguration.
Spinner's Transfiguration. I wonder if they do tank tops. He rings the bell. Ding, 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 ding.
It takes a minute, and then emerging from the back room is a sort of it's a very, very large, like 6 foot tall praying mantis person. 2 legs, 4 arms, and just a very big-eyed praying mantis head looking at you.
Oh no.
And the praying mantis person looks at you and goes, yes?
Hi.
Hello.
Do you do shirts?
We do not do shirts.
What do you do?
We do transfiguration.
What's that?
Transfiguration is the process of changing the body through surgery.
I really like this voice.
Like, is it like that? Where he points to the one with the added arm?
Yes.
Is it only like that?
No.
Oh, what else is it?
We can do cosmetic changes. We can make your skin tougher. We can make it so you can breathe underwater. We can make you climb faster or swim faster or fly. We can make you climb on walls. We can make you burrow through the ground. We can make you stronger. I said that already, didn't I?
He's just nodding and smiling like, that sounds cool. I can already breathe underwater though.
We can make it easier for you to stick your hand in fire.
Fire hands.
If there is a spell whose effects you like, we can try to make those effects permanent through surgery, although that does take some time and is very expensive.
So, I have a cool cannon arm.
Yes?
Can I do another cool cannon arm?
We can try to make your arm permanently into a cannon. Having it metamorphose into a cannon may be more difficult and be very expensive and take some time.
No, I like how it looks most of the time. It's just sometimes it's fun to, do a shoot.
You could see about getting higher AC.
Oh, you said skin toughening.
Yes, I can make your skin tougher so it is harder to cause you harm.
I do like that. These clothes are not very good in terms of, keeping me safe. He points to a nipple.
Yes, I can see that.
How much is your skin toughening thingy?
That is a procedure that takes approximately 3 hours and costs 1,000 gold pieces.
That's such a long time.
It is an involved process.
Shoot.
What time is it?
It is currently, Artie's been wandering for a while. It's currently around 9 o'clock.
You'd still have time, Artie.
I can't do it today because I don't have money, but maybe next time. Do you do tattoos?
We do not do tattoos.
Darn. Do you know a guy who does tattoos?
I believe there is a tattoo shop somewhere on Market Street.
I'll get back to you on the toughening thing.
Tattoos.
I hope to see you again.
Okay, bye. And he leaves.
You leave the shop?
Yeah, he leaves the shop to do another bad idea.
Okay.
Late night tattoo by yourself.
Late night tattoo by yourself. Let's see.
And
18.
you've been drinking alcohol.
And he's been drinking alcohol.
Oh,
This is the first
God.
time he's had a chance to drink a lot of alcohol in a day. He got an 18.
Is he looking for a tattoo shop, or are you hoping that he avoids a tattoo shop?
Oh, in investigation, it would be a 15. But he's definitely looking for the tattoo shop.
Oh, he's...
Okay.
Oh, God. There's going to be so much bleeding. Your blood's so thin right now. It's going to weep. It's going to be it's bad tattoo conditions.
He took a nap. It's gonna be fine.
Right, a short rest.
He took a short rest. In water. All that's gotta be peed out by now.
All right, you find a very small, narrow, sort of shack-like shop with an incredibly tatted-up minotaur running the place.
Hello. He flirts.
Hello.
Those are gorgeous pieces. Did you do all those by yourself?
Yes. Would you like one?
You're so talented. He's like biting onto his finger a little bit.
Oh my God.
Are you gonna have two one-night stands in the same night, are you?
Who knows? Maybe. That's up to you, kid.
Maybe they could get together. Take care of all of that at once.
You know, I've been really craving... I have all these piercings, but I've been really craving a tattoo. And I see you do tattoos.
Yes. Is that what you like?
Is it... sometimes. Is it just that? I know there's a lot of weird things here.
For weird stuff, you might have to go to the Transfiguration shop.
No, it's very expensive. No, I mean like magic stuff.
Oh, well, I don't do any magic tattoos.
Oh shit.
Just pretty ones.
But it's in the character art and everything. He the secreted it into his character art.
He secreted it into his character art. But you know what? He might not have secreted it into his character art.
Another tattoo?
A tramp stamp.
Oh. Oh dear.
Let me roll to see how bad of an idea that it. Let's see, do an intelligence.
No, you need to roll to see, like, how shitty is the tattoo? Is he just gonna get the fucking, like, the edgy dude barbed wire?
No. The intelligence was to see if he was dumb enough to get the tramp stamp, and he is.
Wonderful.
As for the artwork, he's flirting with the Minotaur, and he's like, you know what? I think I trust you. I trust your judgment. All your tattoos are so handsome. He just like strokes a bicep.
Your tattoos are handsome.
Your tattoos are handsome. A lot of you is handsome.
I am so grateful you feel so confident in my abilities, and I would love to give you a tattoo. Oh, where would you like it?
Let's go with the back. What do
The
you think?
back?
With the shoulder, the middle, the lower? You want to go lower?
Lower could be very interesting.
Let's go lower.
Congratulations, Kit. This character design is now in your hands. You have to tell him what the
You have
tattoo
the
is.
power. You have the power of what the fuck's on Artie's back.
Well, the good news is that none of the art is facing backwards, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, should I roll something?
You roll something, or I guess a Constitution saving throw for the reaction to the pain. Although the lower back, I don't think it would do much.
Oh, he does a 6. He's a wuss.
Okay, yeah. He starts working, and you do cry a little bit. Your attempts to look cool in front of this Minotaur are not entirely successful.
He's just like biting onto some fabric and doing a tear. Doing tears. I don't usually get hit there.
Hang on, I gotta decide what you're getting a lower back tattoo of.
This is such a bad idea.
Yeah. You wanted a bad idea.
Yeah, I did.
You asked for this.
Okay. I'm gonna be nice because this is actually a very good tattoo artist. So he finishes up his work, and you notice it's largely on the lower back, but some of it appears to be arcing up towards the middle of the back, and some of it is ranging a little lower on actually a bit on the hips and ass.
That's a big tattoo.
Yeah, after a few hours, it's not very complex. Like, it's not something that has a lot of detail, but if you can the way you can feel it, it's mostly just lines. And then he says, after a few hours, he's like, all right, we're finished up here.
Whoa, let me see.
He grabs a mirror for you and holds it into place. And what you've got is a sort of, it's rather simple and sort of linear, sort of like a more Art Deco than Art Nouveau. But it is sort of a sort of Renaissance style swirling linear abstract design that sort of, there's a point up in the middle of your back and then it spreads out to sort of flare out over your hips and the small of your back.
That is super cool.
And now it needs to be covered in Sanoderm, and it's going to start weeping over the next 24 hours a lot.
Do you have some
Yeah.
healing cream? Those magic healing creams in this magical fucking world?
Yeah. I do. We don't generally want to use magical things for that because it'll heal up too fast and it won't scar properly the way it's supposed to. And he does hand you cream. This should help with the redness and the irritation.
Oh, thank you so much. Do you want to help me apply it?
Sorry, I didn't quite hear that.
Do you want to help me apply it?
Absolutely. And he spreads it over the small of your back.
Sweet.
Now it's been a couple of hours. Where's he at?
This is a lot of flirting.
11? Is it 11? Midnight?
This is about 11 or midnight. It's pushing midnight.
All right.
So, a quickie.
Thank you so much. He's like, wait, is there anyone else in the store?
Not currently.
All right. Can we do a fade to black?
Yes, we can.
The store, he flips the open sign to close, and then they go in the back room. How much am I paying for this tattoo?
The tattoo is 10 gold.
All right. Wow, that's a cheap tattoo.
Yeah, Jesus.
Thank you.
I like that Artie's romances are definitely the, like, Assassin's Creed Odyssey style, like, hey, you DTF? Yeah.
Yeah, DTF.
Yeah, you DTF.
Like, eventually, before 1, so he can run across town or wherever
it's
he needs
almost
to.
1 by the time you finish up at the tattoo
He's
shop.
got a sore lower back. He's got a sore asshole. He's ready to go.
Yeah, he's
got a
walking
sore
a little
lower
funny.
back. He does a kiss goodbye, and then he runs off for his
Didn't
date.
even get the Minotaur's name.
Then you run off towards Tasty Tom's,
Tasty Toms.
and you meet up with the Goliath waitress, just as she is locking up for the night.
Oh, hello.
Hey there.
I see you're all finished up. Did you want to party, or do you want to party?
I gotta work tomorrow afternoon, so I think we could probably just go back to my place, honestly.
That works too. Hey, I got a new tattoo.
Oh, that looks really good. I can't wait to see the rest of it.
I know, right? And then it fades to black.
And then it fades to black again.
Twice, yes.
God, I hope this turns out to be episode 69.
Nice.
I really hope it turns into 69. God.
Meanwhile,
Jake.
on the other end of that particular spectrum, like when Juliana got back hours ago, she just like went and found Lachlan, asked if he wanted to go shopping with her.
Yeah, sure. Do you want to go tonight or like tomorrow?
Oh, like maybe tomorrow morning? I don't know. There's a lot of crowds.
Yeah, but the earlier in the day you get started, the less nuts it is. So,
That sounds perfect.
all right, cool. I guess I'll come and get you tomorrow morning. Maybe
yeah,
I'll wait till after coffee.
that would be ideal. Thank you.
Yeah, otherwise you'll regain consciousness by the time we're already at Market Street, and that might be a little disorienting for you.
Yeah, kind of alarming. Yeah, that would. I take a while. Cool. I'll see you tomorrow then.
Yep, see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Jillian attempts to walk away like a cool person, gets to her room, and basically immediately collapses on the bed.
From above you, you hear Kara going,
Jilliana, from the bed, face out on the bed, lifts up an arm and flips off the ceiling.
Kara goes back to sleep.
What does her white noise machine sound?
It's just the noise of the harbor in Stormhaven, because that's the only noises that Ariadne had when she was making
That's
this
fair.
thing.
Seagulls squawking, the sound of ocean
seagulls, waves against the shore, wind. That's all she's got.
Maybe the low murmur of conversation.
Yeah, occasionally. All right, Cacophony, you're clubbing, right?
I'm going clubbing.
You're going clubbing. Okay. There are a variety of pubs and clubs and things that are open all night.
I want one without a cover.
Yeah. It turns out that the sort of more private clubs, like the kind where it's the nightclub style where you've got a booth off in the corner and you can just kind of hang out, that is the one with the cover charge. However, the incredibly rowdy dance clubs, those don't have a cover charge because they know they're making it back in drinks.
Yeah, those are the better ones anyway. So Cacophony goes in there and she's fucking partying.
Yeah, you end up in like a converted warehouse. There's like you can there's like rafters and stuff above you. You think there might be people in the rafters hanging out. You're not entirely sure.
That's awesome.
But it is loud. The band is just screaming their hearts out. It's almost like this Renaissance Italy planet has somehow invented punk several hundred years early.
Somehow she ends up in like a rave outfit with like it's those booty shorts that are so short that they're mostly underwear and they're just like black and glitter, and the same for like a tube top at top and then fishnets all the way down.
Yeah, you just we cut from one camera angle to the other, and that's what Cacophony's wearing now.
Yeah.
And at the dance club, you do spot across the room a green dragonborn.
See, that's the weird problem, isn't it? Because are me and Tazita serious? Because we're still staying in contact.
Uh-huh.
is she into the whole polyamory thing? I never really talked to her about that. I need to write a letter.
Do you have an open relationship? Do you not?
Do we not? Do we? I don't know. We haven't had that discussion. I didn't have that discussion.
Are you in a relationship?
Are we in a... Does this count?
Cacophony is now having the "What are we?" breakdown in the middle of this dance club.
Yeah, she's having an existential crisis in the middle of this fucking dance store.
I hope she's doing it while she's dancing.
Yeah, she's still like writhing around, but her face is just one of horror.
Yeah, the dancing is getting a little showgirls at this point.
Like, she's definitely, like, still looking really good. Like, her whole body's still, like, rocking, but if you look at her face, it's like this rictus of indecision and terror.
I want to see this rictus of indecision and terror while she's twerking up against...
Exactly.
I have no way to contact her to know, other than a letter. That will take like 2 months.
Please do not have 25 words of the "What Are We" conversation via your old pal Juliana.
No, we're going to have 25 words.
Please have
We
25
absolutely
words of the "What
We
are we"
absolutely
conversation
are.
for Jill. Is Cacophony going to rush back to the ship and wake Juliana up?
No, look. First, she's going to just go talk normally to the Green Dragonborn girl.
Okay.
Thing is, you haven't discussed any of the boundaries of the relationship.
Yeah, we're just going to talk. I'm not doing anything more than that. And by talk, I mean we're going to scream at each other, "Hey!
Hi!
What's your name? You're gorgeous. I love your scales.
I'm Bella. Who are you?
I'm Cacophony.
It's great to meet you.
Do you want to dance?
Yeah!
Cool!" And so they go and dance.
The system is down. The system is down.
And at some point, Cacophony goes, "Are you here a lot?"
Yeah, all the time. I've never seen you before.
"Yeah, it's my first time. I actually do need to go, but I'll find you tomorrow."
All right, cool. See you then.
And she slips off so she can go have her existential crisis back on the ship. She's now wearing, like, platform heels, so they're like...
Clop, 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 clop,
high.
clop.
And she walks back onto the ship wearing this glitter, walks downstairs, flings open Jill's room, waking up Kara too, probably.
Ah,
"Jill, I need your help."
God.
Can I wait?
No.
All right. Let's go to the wardroom or your room or somewhere else.
Anywhere that's not here.
Aviva's not home. Let's go to our room.
Okay.
And as soon as she walks in, she pulls out some paper and she starts scribbling and she counts carefully on her hands. She goes, "No, that's too short."
What
and
is
quickly
this?
screws that up.
What is this? What is happening?
It's important, Jill. Just give me a minute, okay?
Okay. What time is it?
I don't know. It's like midnight, maybe?
Okay. I only got to sleep like an hour ago. Juliana's slowly starting to nod off while sitting down on the bed. Nah, I'm awake.
Okay. And finally, Cacophony thrust a note into Jill's hand. She goes, "I need you to ask Jill, Thesita this."
What?
And as she does, she gives Jill a letter. "I need you to ask Thesita this."
What's... Oh. Juliana, like, slowly wakes up the more she reads over these 25 words over and over. Cacophony. What? No.
Do the sending.
You want to do this over a sending?
It's better than a letter.
I don't think it is.
A letter will take like 5 months.
You can you just ask someone if you're dating? Is that a thing?
Yes.
You don't know either.
No.
She just points at her. You don't know. You don't know either.
I don't, but this is a thing I'm going to do. It's an experiment for both of us.
Okay. Look, you can't just... Is this 25 words?
Yes, exactly.
You need
I counted.
less, because otherwise it's just going to sound to Thesita like me, Juliana, am asking her if we are dating, and the answer is no. Why would you think that?
That would be pretty hilarious, honestly.
That would be hilarious, but it
all
wouldn't
right.
get you an answer, and then I'd have to waste another spell slot rephrasing things for you.
All right, take out the last 5 words.
Okay, what do I say instead?
Cacophony wants to know.
Sure. Goddess, I hope it's daylight where she is? Or that she just doesn't sleep and just stays up all night reading or something. Ugh.
I mean, we've seen her sleep.
Yeah.
At least I might have watched her sleep a little bit. She's very cute. She makes up these little
Cacophony.
snores.
Why are you telling me this?
It's very cute. You were there too. You might have been asleep most of the time, to be honest.
I try to be asleep, yes. Oh, okay. You owe me so... This is... Look,
Do you think a letter would be better?
a letter would be better, but you have no idea when it's going to reach her, and... Why do you need to know immediately?
There's a cute dragonborn at the club.
Of course, there's a cute dragonborn at the club.
I mean, do you think it'd be more romantic if I wrote a letter?
I don't think there's a really romantic way to have the what are we conversation in a panic at midnight, 11 something, late o'clock.
All right. I just need to write a letter. I need to write a letter, and then I need to suffer for 3, 4, 5, 6 a year.
Oh, great, and I'll suffer too. Look, do you really want me to do this? I need you to, just...
Hold on. Is Lachlan upstairs?
Lachlan
Who's
is upstairs.
Valley, I need your advice.
Yeah?
Should I
Maybe
have
don't
the
yell this.
Valley, can you come into my room?
Yeah, okay. A couple of minutes later, Valley appears. Yeah?
Do I sending to Zeta asking her what are we? Or do I write a letter and wait 6 months for an answer?
Descending's faster. I don't see why not.
There we go. Okay, thank you, Jill. Yes, do it.
Okay. So, Cacophony wants to know, and then the rest of that minus the last 5 words?
Yes.
Okay. You owe me so much, more so than when Artie decided that he wanted to talk to a jackass pretty boy wolf. Okay. Juliana just sort of sits there, closes her eyes. Sorry, Cacophony wants to know. Are we dating? If yes, are we open? I would ask in a letter, but that would take a while. And then Juliana just sort of puts her head in her hands.
There's a couple of minutes. You don't really get words yet, but you get a general sense of trying to puzzle out the syntax. And then, hi Juliana. Me and Cacophony aren't not dating, but if she wants to see someone else, I think that's okay. Is it serious though?
Of course. Why do they always ask follow-up questions? All right, Juliana repeats that. She wants to know if it's serious.
Oh, if she wants to be serious, I'd be happy to make it serious.
No. Okay. She says you're not dating, but wants to know if...
I mean, no, it wouldn't be serious. It would just be like a fling thing, and I'm happy for her to do fling things, too.
Okay, then you need to write that down for me, because I'm not paraphrasing this! I'll pick it up!
She screams, and then she grabs her paper and starts writing again frantically.
I am not going to be party to a hilarious misunderstanding between a couple.
I love how none of this could wait till morning, apparently.
Apparently not. She's going to just go right back to the club.
Good luck finding that same dragonborn.
No, I'll go back tomorrow. I'm not. It's just I need to know now so I don't panic the whole night.
Yeah, what's that like?
I mean, I know you know. I would just rather deal with it.
That sounds fake. Dealing with things sounds super fake. How could you not want to just stew in your own emotions, annoying everyone around you for months?
All right, here we go.
Okay. You're asking follow-up questions. Okay. Hopefully she'll understand this is in Cacophony's voice. I assume. Okay. Juliana composes this. All right. It's not serious, and I'd love it if we dated. How are you? Are you doing well? We found a cult of vampires.
I want to thank wordcounter.net, both for helping me now and helping me when I play my cleric having to do a bunch of sendings because people ask her to.
Cacophony, you owe me a lot. You're doing I'm getting endless manicures from you. Or
all right.
something.
I don't mind.
What do you owe me? What do you owe me? I need to decide what you owe me.
All right. A couple of minutes later, you get a response from Zeta. Still reporting in at secret headquarters. Lots of paperwork. Be careful around the vampires. Buy wooden stakes.
Oh.
I wouldn't.
So wooden stakes work, huh?
All right, so we need some wooden stakes. That sounds like an Artie problem to like get him in, or you and Artie are beefy enough.
I like that she didn't actually answer anything about are we dating or not.
No, I mean it sounds like she accepted that we're dating. So
okay, well it sounds like you're free for the nice dragonborn at the club.
all right, she's probably gone by now. She doesn't seem like the type who'd stick around long other than to dance and then find someone to go home with, so I'll find her tomorrow.
Great. How about it? I'm so happy for you. Can I go back to bed?
Yeah, thank you so much, Jill. And she gives her a hug in her like raver outfit.
Oh, okay. Pat.
Thank you, Veli.
Has Veli just been hanging around watching this?
Yes. Okay, are you guys done?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going back to work then.
Okay, have fun.
Bye.
Does Veli sleep?
Good plans.
Does Veli need to sleep?
I don't know. They don't eat. They photosynthesize. Do they sleep or do they just kind of wind down and hang out? Are we not going to get an answer?
Veli's too cool.
Veli's too
Veli's
cool.
too cool.
Veli's not here for you to ask.
They're too cool. All right, Jill shuffles off to bed and locks the door this time.
Kara, buried under blankets, a thumbs up appears from under the blankets and then quickly withdraws.
And at some point, Artie stumbles home, or...
Yeah, Artie, are you staying the night at the waitress's place, or you headed back to the ship?
You guys think that Artie will stumble home in the middle of the night? No, he stumbles home in the middle of the day.
Okay.
The next morning.
Okay.
He stumbles home.
Long rest for everybody.
Artie stays for breakfast.
Breakfast, in quotes.
Uh-huh.
He definitely eats a meal.
Gem Jammer is performed by Alexi Peppers, Annie Creighton, Kit Walker, Mackenzie Weaver, and Rio, and is edited by Jake Mason. Our character designs are by Rio, who you can find at vriosart on Twitter, and our cover art is by Canary Witch, who you can find at doodlesfromthebird.tumblr.com. Our opening and closing music is by Reckoning Storm AudioWorks. For more episodes of this show and our other shows, as well as news, check out our website at crookedrussiancamp.horse.
Cacophony goes. Actually, what does she say? I say after
Oh
dramatic
my god, I thought my internet cut off.
She's writhing and dancing, and then she goes,
Everybody come over. Oh, God, sorry.